All right, y'all, here's a quick video on how to access your credit transfer, how to request your transcripts, and how to make it through the end of the year. So yeah, there's life after BHSECQ, and here's how you get there. So this was done a couple of weeks ago, so it's now way less than 8 weeks. Your year 2 grades do matter, though. You should have deposited already, so that shouldn't be a problem. You've definitely visited. Still apply for scholarships. It's a good idea. We will only send, this is the most important part, we will only send one transcript to one school. So that means only one deposit. So we're not going to send transcripts to more than one school. So let's talk about credit transfer. So a lot of schools will have broad acceptance of credits that will take upwards of 60 credits. So that's SUNYs, most SUNYs, CUNYs, a lot of private colleges actually. Some schools have a 1-year cap. And then some schools will take only above and beyond or a cap on accepted credits. And that's a lot of highly selective colleges and programs. But just don't forget, like even that, the above and beyond credits is still a lot, and you can save up to $3,000 per class. So it's still worth trying to transfer some of your credits. So a document that's a really useful document is a Will My Credits Transfer doc, which answers a lot of questions that I've put together based on experiences of BHSECQ students in the past. I won't go through all of these, but like, will my courses transfer towards major requirements or towards electives? How will they evaluate it? What's the process? So definitely read that. And then credit transfer terms to know, we reviewed that in advisory. It all happens at the registrar's office. So it happens between the registrar of Bard College actually and the registrar of the new college that you're going to. That's the office that handles all credits and transcripts. Be very nice to these people. Be very nice because you need their help. So this is the timeline. So in June is when you're going to request your college transcripts because that's when we have the final grades. Then I will send, so in the way we'll talk about how you request those. So there's a form that you send to Bard, and then you have to put into Naviance where you're going. I will send your final high school transcript and proof of graduation, right? And then in this time also, Bard College will send your college transcript, and it will be evaluated from Bard College to the college that you requested to be sent to. And then it needs to be evaluated by the college. And then in August, there'll be time to appeal any credits not taken. So June is when you request, July is when we send, August is when we have to, sort of the final push. So how do you get your high school transcript? Because you have 2 transcripts. You need to input a final college choice in Naviance. It's going to be one college listed as your final choice. That's where I'm going to send your transcript. And then this is a little video tutorial that I made on how to do that if you need that. How do you get your college transcript? So there's 2 ways. 1, you could follow this link, or 2, you could Google Bard College transcript request form, or actually a third way is to go to the BHSECQ website. So very easy. I'm going to look at this form really quickly. So if I go to this link, it gives you some instructions. So you need to complete the transcript request form, write a letter to the following, or writing the letter, but the transcript request form is the easiest one. So let's download a transcript request form and we'll open that up. So this is a transcript request form. In the top, you see it goes where it goes. This is the address where it needs to go. You don't have to use this part. So this is where you're going to put your current name used during attendance if it's different. Your student ID, you don't need to put that. You can leave that blank. Just put your date of birth, your email address, your phone. You're going to be at a BHSECQ campus, and you can put Queens here. Approximate dates of attendance. So you've attended Bard College from September 2017 to June 2018. Is that true? No, September 2016 to June 2018. So the options are, I would like my unofficial transcript, I would like to pick up copies, or I would like to mail copies. What I recommend is that you select, I would like my unofficial transcript sent to the email address below. That way you'll get one, which is always good to have. And then I would select, I would like to mail copies of my official transcript to the following address. Now this is where you're going to put the address of the college that you're attending, right? And then you can select hold for final grades or hold for degree awarded. Neither of these matter that much. So we look down. You can also select additional addresses to have official transcripts sent to. The thing to know is that the first transcript is free. Any transcript after that is $3. So If you want a second transcript, let's say, and I recommend actually getting a second transcript to be sent to your house actually, but then you're going to need to pay $3. And then it'll select here, I'm submitting this request, different options. And it says I'm submitting this request by mail and have a closed payment, or I'm submitting this request by fax or email and have mailed the payment. They don't take online payments, which is kind of a pain in the butt, but they don't. So here is where you would put additional addresses and additional number of copies that you want. So let's say you want 10 copies, you got to pay $30. All right. So that's how you request your Bard College transcript, and you're going to do that in June once your final grades are done. So this talks about it. Fill out the form, send it in. The first one is free. All others cost $3. Make sure you have the correct address to where to send the college transcripts. So a lot of times people will send it to the admissions office, but that's the incorrect place. You actually need to send it to the registrar's office. So make sure you figure out where to send credit transfer information. So that's the deal with credit transfer. You need to request the transcripts in June 2 ways. The high school transcript, you need to request it via Naviance. So you're going to put the final college you're going to, and then I will send your high school transcript in July once I know that, once we have the grades. And then you need to request your college transcript to be sent from Bard College using the form that I showed you. First one is free. Pay for anyone after that, making sure that it's going to the registrar of your next college, and then it'll be evaluated by that college. A lot of times colleges will contact you and say, we need the transcript right now. We need the transcript right now. The thing to know is that they're always going to contact you and say that. We send the transcript the day that we have them available. I have it ready. I have all the envelopes already ready, and we can't send it before then. So I just ask for your patience and for your understanding. Every year, our students are fine. They go to college. This can be a stressful process, but it doesn't have to be. So when you get those messages, just relax. Know that it will be okay. So last but not least, you do have to go through, if you've been selected for verification, for financial aid verification, make sure you submit all that stuff. And if you ended up going to a different school than you listed on your TAP application, like another New York school, make sure you update your TAP. Know the terms of your awards. Do you have to keep a 3.0 for your scholarship? And make sure you accept your loans if you're planning to take some. If you do that, you're going to need to do something called entrance counseling online and sign a master promissory note. And in the PowerPoint that I've sent you, there's a little YouTube video that helps talk to you about how to go through that. Those are legal documents that you need to sign in order to be able to get your loan. Applying for Excelsior. So that's due July 23rd. And this is a link to the website where you can do that. Loading. And the Excelsior, as a reminder, is if you're going to a SUNY or a CUNY and you believe that you are eligible, your family makes less than $110,000 a year, and you want to get a tuition waiver. This is the application to fill out. When you're filling out Excelsior, it's very important that you say that you have never attended college before, because otherwise it could mess up your financial aid. So select that you have never attended college before, just like you did on the FAFSA. There is an appeal process for Excelsior if you are somehow deemed to not be eligible for it, but most people should be fine. So as a reminder, update Naviance with the college you're going to, talk to us about any issues you've got, fill out the required transcript request forms, and then just check all your online portals when they're sending you stuff about housing. I know there's a lot to do, but you have got this. And don't forget that where you go is going to be a transition no matter where you go. If you're going to a CUNY, it's going to be a transition to a big urban public school with maybe larger classes. Talk to students who are already there. Come talk to us about your concerns, and we can put you in touch with alumni. That can really help the transition. Don't worry about it. You got this. Take a nice deep breath and contact us with any questions. And congratulations. More than anything else, we're very, very proud of you.